Haein continues her confession in the press conference. She speaks about her terminal illness. While she tries to reach Hyunwoo, she suddenly hallucinates and faints. The news spreads and reaches Haein's family and Hyunwoo's family. They rush to the hospital. While Haein is moving to the ICU, she keeps wishing to give more time to express how much she loves Hyunwoo. She wants to sorry to everyone. During that, Hyunwoo was watching her in the ICU with teary eyes. The two families arrive and they all are heartbroken. Her mother blames Hyunwoo for not telling them about her illness. Meanwhile, her father keeps reminiscing Haein when she was child. On the elevator, he breaks down, crying on his daughter. On the other side, while Beomja and Grace are in the elevator on their way to Chairman's room, Sulhee arrives and orders her guard to take them out. Beomja begs Sulhee to let her see the chairman and Sulhee agrees. When they enter the room, the chairman is sitting on the hospital bed, but it is turned that he is suffering from temporary dementia. Dahae calls Eun-sung because she watches the news. She is worrying about Soo-cheol because he has anxiety disorder and asks about his status, especially after Haein's illness, but Eun-sung threatens her to never call him about Soo-cheol or he will kill him. Soo-cheol goes to Haein's room and breaks down in front of Hyunwoo, blaming the talisman which his mother gave to him to subdue Haein's energy. After Soo-cheol rips the talisman, Haein wakes up. She apologizes to Soo-cheol. After Soo-cheol leaves to tell the doctor and the family about Haein, she confesses for Hyunwoo. She tells him that she knows that he isn't happy in his marriage and is suffering, but she loves him. Hyunwoo tells her that he prayed all night for her recovery, and if she died, he will ruin his life by drinking all the day and sleeps on the streets. All her family UNS to Haein's room except her mother, who runs away. Haein notices her mother's absence. Hyunwoo goes to find her and finds her on the stairs. Haein's mother is very regretful over how she treated Haein. She even blames her daughter Haein for her brother's death and making her suffer. Haein overhears them. She intervenes to comfort her mother, and Hyunwoo leaves them alone. Haein's mother apologizes to her and hugs each other with teary eyes. Sulhee brings the chairman back home and puts up a show about how the chairman still trusts her and depends on her. Sulhee gathers all the company investors to make them tell her about the chairman's secret fund. Eun-sung has learned that the public is sympathizing with the Hong family after Haein's press conference confession. Eun-sung wants to find the chairman's secret fund so that they can buy the rest of the Queen's stocks. Secretary Na tells Haein that she became the talk of the media about her one-side love to her ex-husband. Even Secretary Na asks her to return to Hyunwoo. Secretary Na tells her about her new public nickname is Juliet. Haein asks Hyunwoo to treat her lovingly to dispel the rumors, and he happily does. Eun-sung comes to the hospital to check Haein, but she tells him that she cut her ties with him in the university because of his obsession towards her. Eun-sung leaves and tries to make Hyunwoo leave Haein, but Hyunwoo gives him a strong punch on his cheek. Eun-sung arrives an ex-home's resident. He has a cold relationship with his mom Sulhee. He reaches his office and finds the broker who Hyunwoo handed him to the police, waiting Eun-sung. He threatens Eun-sung that if he fails, he will take Eun-sung with him. In the hospital, Haein and Hyunwoo is discussing about the chairman's secret fund, and Hyunwoo tells Haein that Eun-sung is after the secret fund, but he still doesn't know its destination. He tells her that he has learned that information about the secret fund through the former employees of the company. The next day, at the company, Hyunwoo is found guilty by an internal audit and they want to fire him from the company, but Hyunwoo's lawyer friends arrive in time. They defend him against internal audit. Eun-sung gets furious at Hyunwoo because he can't rid of him, so he called the broker to end up Hyunwoo's life. While Hyunwoo is eating with his lawyer friends, he shows them documents about the secret fund. Hyunwoo reminisces how he got them. The juice delivery man, the one whose child was in ICU and who Haein helped, took the shredded documents from the cleaner to Haein's secretary Na, who took them to Haein and Hyunwoo in Hyunwoo's hometown, where they put all the shredded pieces together. Grace returns back to compliment Sulhee to give her a CEO position. Beomja gives Conan a mission to spy on Sulhee. Conan flies a drone to spy on her, but Sulhee discovers and closes the curtains. Meanwhile, Beomja is in the hometown, and while she is walking, she meets the farmer Young Song, whose mother has dementia. He gives her mulberries, and she misunderstands his behavior that he loves her. Hyunwoo's family and Haein's family meet together to have a dinner, celebrating Haein's discharge from the hospital. Haein's father and Soo-cheol insist to grill the meat as unusual, and Haein's mother shows her attention, encouragement, and support towards Haein. Finally, they eat as a real happy family. Suchiol asks Hyunwoo's brother to teach him how to box since he can't hand a single punch, and he agrees. The next day, Hyunwoo informs the Hong's family about the chairman's secret fund, and that fund is in Korea. Grace tells them that Seol-hee is still looking for the secret fund, also that there is a suspicious warehouse in the outskirts of the city. The family disguises themselves as wholesalers in need of a huge warehouse, and Grace is a real estate agent. While the family keeps the warehouse worker busy, Hyunwoo and a technician decrypting the data about the fund. Haeim reveals that the money in the artwork is inside the warehouse. She explains that her grandfather bought some rookie artists' paintings at 10 times higher price and was refunded 90% or more in cash. It starts raining and Hyunwoo gives her his jacket while he leaves to get the car and returns with an umbrella. After they get into the car, they are chased by car, but Hyunwoo can escape and lose the car. Suddenly another car blocks their way. And the man who comes out of the car is Hyunwoo. What? It's turned that Haein was hallucinating, so she saw Eun-sung as Hyunwoo. Hyunwoo passionately calls Haein to go out the car, but Eun-sung locks the car while Haein is afraid.